Right, hello. I'm Roger, and this is Viking, a game that I'm making, which is a sentence I can't take back now that it's on the interwebs. I've spent the last 20 years in tech building big, boring platforms for big, boring corporations. I've recently been using an AI coding tool called Claude Code to build enterprise software at work, and I was gobsmacked at what it could do. And I'm a lifelong gamer, so naturally I thought, why use this incredible technology responsibly when I could make a Viking game instead? I'm a solo developer doing this around a full-time job, but this is a passion project. I want to make this happen. So join the journey. That's what these devlogs are for, to track progress and to get your feedback so I can steer the game towards what people actually want to play. So now I want to go through the vision, what I've done so far, and then what's coming next. Okay, let's get into it. I want to build the game that I like playing, which is city builders. But my one rule is that I hate min-maxing. The moment a game demands a spreadsheet to have fun, I'm out. So Viking won't need that. Instead of optimizing an economy's efficiency, the game changes as you move through the ages. New eras, new problems, new toys. Variety through real-world events and conflicts, not through optimization. So what I'm building is a cozy little village builder, and I wanted a really interesting time to set it in, Anglo-Saxon England, 865 to 1066. We are downtrodden, we've been battered by absolutely everyone, and we're about to be pillaged by a lot of very tall, very cross Norsemen. But we're Anglo-Saxons, we keep calm, and we carry on. There's a well-documented historical fact that the Anglo-Saxons were more or less permanently inebriated on mead and ale. So expect that to turn up in the mechanics, in how you build, and eventually how you fight. The whole thing will try to balance three things: historical accuracy, a fun gameplay loop, and a healthy dose of British humour. Balancing three things at once is historically two more than I can manage. But to be clear, this vision is a starting point, not gospel. Tell me what you want and I'll take your steer. So what have I actually built so far? First, I did a technical spike, picking all the tools, watching a lot of tutorials, setting up the code repository and frameworks. In simple terms, what we've got is Claude Code to build the game's brain, and Unreal Engine to handle everything you see, the art, the animation, and the plumbing between the two. Unreal Engine is incredibly powerful, but it has a very steep learning curve, and I'm a complete noob in the engine, which will become clear in a moment. But we do have a gameplay loop. A villager spawns, they have needs, hunger and warmth, and they'll go find food and shelter when they need it. Ignore them and they'll wander around aimlessly, and then die. Bleak but functional. There's a simple economy, food and wood pulled together, and if there's a surplus, new villagers turn up. We've got 4 basic buildings, 1 villager model, and a handcrafted square mile of Northumbria. Finally, we have a full day and night cycle. All of that built over one long weekend, which I'm pretty chuffed with. And the best news, no bugs whatsoever. So what's next? Here's the backlog. I'm about to go away for a week, so no coding in the next week, but I'll run a design spike while I'm off. And this will lock down the design and implementation plan for at least a month of coding and more struggling with Unreal Engine. When I'm back, I'll have a weekend and 1 or 2 evenings to build, and then I'll post the next update. I'll also be learning to edit video. As you can see, that's going tremendously. That's episode 1. Tell me what you think, tell me what you build, and if you find any FNBs that I missed. I'll see you in a fortnight. Until then, may your flagons be full and the longships be distant.